The PlayStation 5 price will be similar to the Xbox, says Sony. Let's talk about this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Here I'm talking about the newest and still to be released games and technologies. Consider subscribing if you like this video, so you won't miss any videos like this anymore. During a conference call, the price of the PlayStation 5 and the time when it would be released was discussed. Although it is not yet known, almost everyone wants to know it. The price of the PlayStation 5, which will appear at the end of 2020. There is a lot of speculations going on, since facts we can only know later this year when Sony tells us more about the PlayStation 5. But now there is at least a first indication of when Sony could reveal the price of the PlayStation 5. Hiroki Totoki, Sony's chief financial officer, commented on things that Sony can and cannot control when it comes to pricing. According to Totoki, it would include labor and personal costs, which they definitely want to monitor and control. And then of course, orientation towards competition. However, the points outside of Sony's control are also crucial, and the competitive environment is particularly important. So, it basically means it will play also a big role what price Microsoft is aiming for. If they starting high up in the price, Sony can easily adjust and change the price to be similar to the competition, even if they have a cheaper price in mind. But it also plays the opposite way. If they have a high price in mind, they need to make it lower. Since the price of the new Xbox is not clear yet, we can currently just speculate about the price of the PlayStation 5. Depending on this, also additional costs, such as promotions, are also important. Everything is a question of balance. With his statements, Hiroki suggests that Sony will probably wait until the announcement of PlayStation 5's price, until Microsoft has revealed the price for the new Xbox. The advantage of this, of course, is Sony could undersell the competition and thus create at least a similar psychological advantage. The disadvantage is of course that Sony have to rely on the competition, and it's hard for them to estimate what the price of the Xbox will be, and even if Microsoft decides to announce the price for the new Xbox. My opinion is that the price should be around $400 or $600 range, unless they decide to launch a PlayStation 5 Pro along with the normal PlayStation 5. It's not realistic to go any higher. Only a high-end premium model would justify a more expensive price. But one might be wondering if it will be again so hard to get a PlayStation 5 on launch day, just like it was with the PlayStation 4, since it was basically sold out everywhere. According to Sony, we don't have to worry. First, they have already started to prepare production for the first wave of buyers, especially with the launch of a new generation of consoles. The demand will be huge again. And secondly, there were problems with profitability around the launch of PlayStation 4. Developing a new console is expensive, of course, as is the marketing around it. In addition, sales of the current console and its games always decrease when many are waiting for the next gen console. Although this is again the case now, this time the income from online services and products has increased so much to such an extent that a whole chunk of the costs can be covered just by that alone. He calls that network service gain, and that means mainly the profits from PlayStation Plus users. No surprise there really, since PlayStation Plus is a must-have now, since you cannot play online without it anymore. It's not an option anymore like it was back in the PlayStation 3 era, but it still remains to be seen if they will have indeed enough consoles on the launch day. I just want them to release all consoles worldwide at the same date, and not like it was the case with the PlayStation 4, when it came out first in USA and only later followed by Europe. Sound off in the comments below what you think the price will be, and if you plan to get the PlayStation 5 on launch day. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.